In July of 2022, Park Hyatt opened a property on the top 17 floors of the Park Tower, a building located in a quiet corner of Central Jakarta. The hotel bills itself as Jakarta's first six-star property. Is this claim marketing hype, or is there something special here? Let's go inside and find out. Hey, this is JR, aka The Tourist. Welcome to another 5-star hotel tour. This is not a review, but merely my impression of the property. The hotel's lobby is up on the 23rd floor, but the ground floor is more than just an entrance. Like the rest of the hotel, it is thoughtfully designed and full of beautiful objects, in line with the Park Hyatt brand promise of rare and unexpected pleasures, artfully woven into every stay. The concierge desk is also located down here on the ground floor. You proceed to the elevator banks, where the deeply recessed elevator doors create a minor sense of confusion. Or maybe it's a sense of wonder. Exiting on the lobby floor, the array of beautiful and thoughtfully curated objects continues as you make your way to reception. Part of the Park Hyatt's branding is to create a sense of the local in their hotels. In the Jakarta property, this is on display in the myriad of art pieces and design objects sprinkled about the hotel. For instance, this piece here, a representation of the Indonesian archipelago, greets you as you enter the reception area. The hotel was designed with the help of Conran & Partners, a design firm dually based in London and Hong Kong. Conran & Partners was involved with the design of the hotel from its inception. This space is emblematic of the property. It's contemporary, verging on hyper-modern, but not alienating. It's a very calming space in which to enjoy a welcome drink and sample the hotel's sweeping views of the city as you check in. Heading back the way we came, we reach the elevators servicing the hotel's upper floors. Conran & Partners cite residential architecture as a design inspiration. This helps to explain why the Park Hyatt sometimes feels less like a hotel and more like a pied-à-terre. This feeling of residence is aided by the attentive staff. I've filmed most of this video early in the morning when not many people are around. But when moving through the hotel during the day, the staff is always there to greet you, often by name, and anxious to provide any assistance. I would characterize the service as high touch, but not overbearing. The Park Hyatt has 220 guest rooms and suites. I booked a king bed with a Monas view. Passing the closets and the bathrooms, you come to the main living and sleeping area. The room is large, though not massive, but the layout does make the room feel quite expansive. All in one big space, but with enough separation to discern the different functional areas. The bed is big and comfortable, and the nightstands are refreshingly free of clutter. The controls for the lights and windows are clearly labeled and simple to use. If you are enjoying this look inside of the Park Hyatt Jakarta, please consider subscribing to the channel. I publish a new video every week. Join me, and we'll tour the world together. A love seat and coffee table compose the room's sitting area. The desk is perhaps my favorite feature in the room. You can choose to work with the light at your back or with the view. The floor-to-ceiling windows look out over Central Jakarta and Monas, the Indonesian national monument. As we're right here, let's have a look at the minibar. Of paramount importance is the coffee machine and espresso pods. There is complimentary bottled water, which is from one of the new systems that allow hotels to bottle their own filtered water instead of using single-use bottles. There are a few snacks and tea bags from Italy. And there is a fridge with some beers and soft drinks and enough room for your own drinks. The bathroom setup is a little unusual. On one side of the hall is a vanity and a bathtub. On the other side of the hall is another vanity and the shower. The toilet amenities are from the lavabo. This bergamot soap and the accompanying lotion are two of my favorite products. I snag as many as I can whenever I find them in a hotel room. Directly to the right of the door is a walk-in closet. And across from the closet is a powder room, which holds the toilet, which is one of the fancy Japanese ones. Heading to the 35th floor, we come to the health and wellness facilities. Good morning. We'll start at the pool, which honestly is a bit disappointing. It's fine, but it does have the look and feel of the pool in a condo building. Perhaps this is in line with the theme of a high-end residence, but I can't say it's particularly inviting. Maybe because this is specifically billed as an outdoor pool, but doesn't really feel outside. Something about the way it's covered makes it feel gloomy. It does look good for lap swimming, and there is a hot tub. And it's only the pool itself and the area directly around it that feel gloomy. There's an area just adjacent, which is fully outside and much more inviting. The gym is on the small side and with a limited selection of free weights, but there are some machines and a studio area. On this floor, you'll also find the spa. I didn't have any treatments. Let's start our look at the food and beverage options at the dining room, the hotel's main restaurant, and where breakfast is served. Breakfast consists of a good-sized buffet section and an a la carte menu, which includes both Western and Indonesian dishes. Going up to the 23rd floor, let's first have a look at the Library Lounge, another space that shows off the Park Hyatt's devotion to stylish objects. I'm generally not a fan of too many unnecessary decorative objects, but I do like this space. Everything is either aesthetically pleasing enough or interesting enough to hold my attention without the space feeling cluttered. How do you feel about spaces like this? Too much or just right? The library gives way to the living room, which is where you can enjoy afternoon tea. And the living room flows into the patisserie, a startlingly chic space in which to enjoy a light bite or dessert. Completing the dining areas on the 23rd floor is the veranda. There is also a bar on this floor, though the hotel's most compelling bar is Kita, the roof bar. Unfortunately, Kita was closed for a private event on the evening I was there. We can go up now and see the space in the light of day. One floor above Kita Bar is Kita Restaurant, which boasts the flavors of modern Japanese cuisine. Generally, I don't take claims of 6- and 7-star hotel ratings too seriously. These are marketing boasts, and not the result of any actual award. That said, in calling itself 6-star, the Park Hyatt is trying to stake out the position of eminence among Jakarta's luxury hotel market. I think it has succeeded in claiming a position among the best, though I cannot say it is the best. It was my favorite among the hotels I stayed at in Jakarta, though much of that comes down to personal taste. And I have yet to stay at the St. Regis or the Ritz-Carlton. Next time I'm in Jakarta, I'll have more with which to compare it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for future hotel impressions and more.